back, y'all. This is Rose with another cup and another drop. I've been away for a while. My apologies. The holiday season's getting back into the work grind kept me away. Again, my apologies. But I'm coming back with a couple of drops. I've had these shoes for a week and one of them about 2 weeks now. So when I saw the Kyries, guys, I had to have them. I'm not even going to waste any of y'all time. I want to get right into these. Everybody, y'all know what these are. These are the Kyrie 5 Concepts TV PE3. I got size 8. I don't think they came in the 7.5. They may have come in the 7.5, but I'm not sure. But I just went with the 7.5 because those fly traps are hard for me to put my foot in, so I figured I'd go up a little bit higher. And they fit pretty darn snug, I do say. I tried them on, and that fly trap mechanism is hard to get your foot in. You got to watch a video or two to kind of, or just take your time with the laces to pull it out. But anyway, here we go. Here's the box. All seen eye, you know, here, there, everywhere. This is what you got. But I didn't come here for the box, and neither did you, right? Let's come here for the shoe. Again, I've already tried these on. And these retail for $140, which is kind of high for Kyrie, because I think he usually starts off at $120, $110, $120. But these are concept collabs, so of course they're going to go up a little bit. And because I couldn't get these when they released, I had to go to StockX, y'all. StockX to get these bad boys. And I paid like $48 over retail. So you do the math. Anyway, y'all. Kyrie Concepts. Look at them bad boys. Just look at them. Look at that fly trap. And I just love the colorway. The purple, the shimmeriness of the purple. And then that swoosh shine with that rock-like structure. Beautiful, guys. Beautiful. So I tried these on. Let me just go over it again. The fly trap here. You have the concept logo here. Kyrie logo on the tab here. And then on the opposite side, you have Kyrie's signature and then the Concepts logo here, like a hieroglyphic type lettering. And then you just have a regular swoosh sign here. And then a swoosh sign here. I was hoping these had some 3M in them, but they don't. But that's okay. We got the right here, we got the inside the shoe, they have that zoom patch on the inside. And honestly, when I put these on, I didn't feel it as much as I thought I would. I did a little bouncing around just to see if I would feel it here. And it's not back here, but it's in the front part of the shoe. You know, in the beginning, when they made these shoes originally, they just had a little small patch here. But now it takes up the circumference of the top of the shoe here, and it has ridges for lateral movement and things of that nature, just for flexibility or whatnot. And again, let's see here. Oh, and then we have the all-seeing eye on this particular shoe on the heel counter. I'm not sure what that one is, but I know that this shoe was based off of Kyrie's fondness for Egypt, and then just some of his tattoos. I know he had the Hamza tattoo that was on his shoulder, and these shoes are reflective of those. And then I think of course we know about the fly trap and the all-seeing eye. That's exactly what that is. But they just think out of the box. Kyrie himself as well as Concept, they just think out of the box. And this shoe is absolutely, I just love it. I just love it. I didn't particularly care that it's hard to get in because of the lacing, but I'll figure that out soon enough. I think you do have to be careful with these shoes. This right here, this material here, I'm sure it gets pretty dirty. But I'm more of I don't play basketball in shoes anymore. I may shoot jump shots and stuff, but I don't, go full court or anything like that anymore. But I just had to have these. I just, what they stand for, what Kyrie stands for, I just thought these were just a beautifully put together shoe. So kudos to Kyrie and Concepts. Moving on to the next shoe. The next shoe, of course, I had the original when it came out, but I went ahead because it's so many funky colors, because this guy is just a crazy out there type athlete in terms of his style of play, aggressiveness, and he takes risk in his shoes and the styling of his shoes. So you guys know who I'm talking about. Russell Westbrook. Same box as the original, at the originals. These are the Why Not Zero 2.0s, and the original box looks just like this. Nothing special about it. Jordan brand there, logo there. Get into, sorry guys. Sorry guys, that went down on me. So anyway, gotta be careful here. Got a different setup today, so it's gotta be real fragile with my setup today. My gimbal's dead, so when the gimbal's dead, you can't really use the arm so much. So anyway, here we go, folks. These are the Russell Westbrook 2.0s. I sent a text message to my nephew and said, look at these. He's like, oh, those are ugly. And you know what? Leaders don't think. Leaders think for themselves. They don't have to have everything everyone else does. And that's what I like about Russell Westbrook. He's in his own lane. He follows his own beat. He doesn't do anything conventional. And look at these shoes here. They're so, look at the heel counter here. And I'm sure that has something to do with the way he's so active. He is so active with his foot. Look at this. And I'm sure you're off the floor a lot of bit. But I didn't feel them. I had these on and I didn't feel that too much. But what I can tell you is that zoom bag on the inside of this shoe is very, very bouncy. Russ is getting all his bounce from that. These, you can feel it. In the Kyrie, they talking about this, that's a bag inside there. I didn't feel it. But these, you feel the comfort, you feel the bounce when you on your balls and your feet. And that shit's, excuse me, y'all, that's nice. Nice, nice, nice. You got a TPU heel counter here. You got a TPU, what we call this right here? I forgot what they call it. TPU shank right here. I didn't notice any difference from this part to this part of the shoe. It being separated, but it's a comfortable shoe. It's hard to get in, mind you. And you have to you see that it has a whole nother inner lining of this shoe. So for me to get comfortably in this shoe, you got to use a shoehorn. Honestly, a shoehorn. But after a while, you'll break them in. I love this material right here. Not sure what it is. And a lot of people overlook this part right here. This black right here. It actually has Russell Westbrook's signatures throughout. If you pay attention close, I'm a detail kind of girl. You have his logo right there too as well. A lot of people didn't miss that. And I didn't see it. And I didn't hear that with anyone. The strap down, perfect, easy this time. That 1.0, those shoes were hard to put in. Hard to put on. And this looked like some old school material right here. I can't even explain what this material is. This almost looks like that carbon fiber mesh right here. And then, of course, on the tags, you have Jordan here, the Jordan branding here, Russell Westbrook logo. And then on the inside of each shoe, you have the crest, his family crest. So it just represents members of his family, his children, and I believe his grandmother. But you do see that zoom technology here. Let me tell you, y'all, it's the truth. All y'all think this shoe is ugly? Guess what? He got some iterations coming up. I did notice that he has the Black History Months coming up. If you don't like these, you might like the Black History Months. But I'm going to tell you, these shoes for hoopers should be in your rotation. No doubt. This comfort right here. And then, another thing about he didn't go with the herringbone this time. He went with the half circles. And I'm sure this has something to do with circles being multi-directional. So that may have something to do with it. They're soft. I personally would not wear these outside. No, like on the asphalt courts. Wouldn't do it. I just keep these indoors. It's not like, it's not like they aren't real super expensive, but at the same time, you don't want to keep going around replacing shoes. But this personally, I think outside of the PGs, these are some of the best comfortable shoes, especially when it comes to that zoom bag on the inside. The zoom bag's not in the heel. this time, but it's here. But you don't really need it there because he plays on his toes basically anyway. When do you honestly see Russell Westbrook leaning back like this unless he's going taking it to the rack? But these shoes are absolutely amazing. Don't get dismayed or don't get thrown off by the color. I particularly love the colorway because to me, I'm a loud kind of person. Not meaning loud vocally, but just loud, so to speak. So I would say these as a basketball shoe is a really good shoe. Now, I always question Nike's quality control. Some of the stuff here, like this gap here between the shoe, I don't particularly care for that. That's a weird kind of gap, but I'm a detail kind of girl. And then if you look closely, I don't know if you can even tell, but you know how when you nick your black car and you find something like a black marker or a black piece of paint and you cover over that nick? Well, that's what I see right here. Somebody in the factory nicked this shoe and said, let me cover this up. Let me cover this up with the little, look like they tuck a little pen or a marker just wrote. And then you see some of the glue right here. That's the only thing I don't like about Nike anymore. The quality control is just horrible. And it's just like, I want to stop buying these shoes, but I get infatuated with some of the new shoes. I know I'm not going to buy as many shoes as I did in 2018. I know that. That's a wrap. I done spent Christmas. What y'all think, y'all? What y'all think? Which one do you like? You like the Kyries? Or do you like the Russell Westbrooks? What you think? Until the next time, y'all. Until the next cop. Peace.
Great. And we want to see what's going on in your neighborhood this weekend. Send us pictures as the winter storm moves through your area. You can submit them through our app and website. Just go to box59.com/weatherpics. You may even feature them right here on air. We're following some developing news out of Martinsville tonight. We've learned that Martinsville Police Chief Matt Long is on administrative leave pending an investigation. Right now, we don't know why he's on leave or details of this investigation. We asked city officials for clarification and were told they couldn't provide more information. In a statement, city officials say the mayor takes these matters seriously and the administration will cooperate fully. An interim chief has been named. City developments now, multiple federal agencies taking part in a series of drug raids today on Indy's near west side. Authorities served 15 search warrants for 20 indictments. Several suspects were taken into custody. Investigators seized close to 9 pounds of meth, along with 40 pounds of marijuana, a quarter kilo of heroin, and a small amount of cocaine. Additionally, they took 18 firearms. Some IU students are concerned after a deadly shooting right off the campus. We're available to take your call right now.
Remember, there's never an attorney's fee until we get money for you.
Call Keith.
At Menards, we're committed to saving you big money on home improvement, and that's why nobody beats our prices. Dakota pre-finished products make it easy to create custom shelving, closet kits, organizers, and more. Add warmth and beauty to any room with Dakota pre-finished skin and shiplap. It installs with hidden fastening for professional results in 4 wood-grain finishes or paintable white. Just $5.99 each after rebate. Save big money at Menards.
For a limited time, you get a great value of 2 medium one-topping pizzas for just $6 each when you buy 2. That's more pizza for more people you like.